Hey there, it's Kate Langford from Kate Langford Career Consulting. Thanks so much for coming in here and joining me today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Career Changes Academy. So this is a really exciting membership that I am just launching at the time of this recording, which is really, really cool. And a lot of people are really struggling out there financially, especially with the pandemic and everything that's gone on. So I am here to show you what I can help you with for obviously at a much cheaper price point. So let's get into it. This is about knowing how to find it, land it, and love it. So this is for you if you're wanting to find a new role, career, or industry. Maybe you've just been getting rejected and feeling lost on job search platforms. Maybe you're on Seek all the time. And let me tell you now that Seek is the last place to look. This is for you if you want someone that you can trust to teach you the strategies. With my background in 15, 16 years in managing recruitment businesses and HR, I really show you the backdoor tricks on how to get noticed and seen. It's not just about what's on YouTube, but I teach you the art and psychology behind all of this. This is also for you if you're wanting to find a job you love. Maybe you're sick of the Groundhog Day, going into work, doing it because you know it, getting paid and going home and just not having that fulfillment. Does that sound like you? If it is, you're in the right place. This is also for you if you are looking for someone to answer your career questions as they arise each week. So within this membership, you have the weekly group call, which we can jump on and answer any questions, right through from promotions to frustrations with a coworker, to counter offers, to which job should I take, to where should I look, or what's the ideal career for me. And lastly, it's also for you if you don't have the confidence anymore. Maybe you've just lost it. You're sick of getting rejected, going around in circles, and just really struggling to get that back. So we want you to create your success story, just like all of these guys in our community. And this is just a snapshot of some of the people that have had success with us in our community. So they've been getting numerous emails in regards to getting offers. They've been getting interviews. They've been getting the reassurance and the confidence again. They're also talking about getting a job that's right for them, the great service that they've had. Giving people like Esther's there is saying, hang in there, you're in the right place. We've also written lots of resumes, interviews, and taught people how to actually stand out in a crowd. And they're saying a big thank you to Kate and the team for getting them that far. So who are we? So this is myself and my team. This is only a snippet of the girls that work for me in the office on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, but we do have 14 staff now that work here. A little bit about me, as I said, over 16 years in managing recruitment businesses and HR. But for me, what I realized when I was doing that was that we were really helping the employer, and these people that we were placing in jobs, it wasn't necessarily the right fit. So these people were getting put in jobs, and at the end of the day, they were leaving because it wasn't the right fit. And I decided, you know what? I want to help people work out what their passion is, what their purpose is, and actually how to stand out in a crowd. So that's how KLCC was born over 2-3 years ago now. I'm really passionate about helping people reach their full potential, and we help thousands across Australia and New Zealand. So true career success is when you look forward to Monday as much as Friday, and we're living proof of that. We don't believe in hump day because those days should be awesome. Right, inside the Career Changes Academy, you get the online training platform with the how-to videos and worksheets. Okay, so you get instant access to the whole lot. Phase 1, we've got the welcome. Phase 2, we've got find it. Phase 3 is land it. And phase 4 is love it. Okay, then you've obviously got the bonuses as well. So in phase 1, we talk about, hey, come on in. We talk about career confidence, mindset, getting that all ready and rocking to go. Phase 2, let's find that ideal role. Where do we look? How do we search outside of Seek? LinkedIn, all of those things. Phase 3 is land it with the nailing the interview, feeling confident about selling yourself, and that's a hard thing for a lot of people to do. And phase 4 is about loving it. So you're in the job. How do we deal with the first day? How do we deal with, salary negotiations, all of those things? And then the bonuses on the fun of office politics and creating career success. So if we deep dive into phase 1, we've got the welcome, the Dunning-Kruger effect, which is a little bit of it's pretty exciting, that piece. And when you come on into the membership, you will see it's all about mindset, and it sets you up for not just this, but actually life in general. overcoming blocks and developing a growth mindset. Phase 2 is about finding it. So we talk about finding your ideal role, the world of applications, and this is where I give you the amazing resume example. Okay, so you have an example of how we do resumes here at KLCC, and we do over 50 a week as I'm recording this, and the way it's done really stands out. So how do we do that? Where do we put it? What do we include? How long it is? All of those things. We also talk about selection criteria, cover letters. Then we talk about the Google strategies and mastering LinkedIn. So that's how we find our job outside of Seek. Then we're going to land it. So how do we sell ourselves with that explosive elevator pitch? How do we get that concise? Where do we use it? Nailing the interview strategies. Now, there's a real not reverse psychology, but a real art and psychology behind how we do interviews. It's not just about asking questions and that's it. There's a real art behind it, and this is where I delve right into it, especially with the interview questions about tell me about a time when, the STAR method, all of those things, and then I do an example interview as well for you. Phase 4, one of my favorites. Love it. Okay, so what do we do on our first day? How do we overcome those nerves? How do we make a good impression? Then I talk about salary negotiation, promotions, career development, how to manage upwards for success. Okay, so this phase is really all about what do we do once we're in the job? And the bonuses, you have access to our private Facebook group. Now, this isn't just like any old Facebook group. It's members only. Everyone's supportive. Everyone introduces themselves. Everyone is in the same boat as you. Okay, so we all communicate. We all share experiences. We all boost each other up because at the end of the day, it's a tough gig. Whether you're in a job you don't like or whether you're trying to find one, you need that support of other people being in the same boat as you. We do weekly live group coaching calls with myself and the team. Okay, so that goes for 30 minutes every Monday at 12 p.m. At this stage, that's the time that they're going. And you submit a question each week to the portal, which is all in the welcome email. And then if you can't watch it, that's fine. The replay will be in the group. So you can always go back and watch those live calls, and you can learn from everybody else as well, even if you don't submit a question. So that might be about an example that, you might be struggling with an offer. You might be struggling with something at work. You might be, struggling with what job is right for you. All of that, you have access to us every single week for that half an hour group coaching call. And I would highly recommend using that. We have 2 modules on career success and office politics. And as I said, the amazing resume that we use, you've got the example there, and that by itself is normally worth $249 that we do for people. So with this career membership, the Career Academy, it's really about people that are ready, people that want the help, the DIY way, and you have as much opportunity to use us in those group coaching calls as you need. So the more invested you are financially, emotionally, mentally, the more you will get from it. Okay. It's about your buy-in. It's about being curious. So, it's really cool, and also building relationships in there. So let's recap. We've got the Career Changes online portal with the 4 modules. That's worth $497 by itself. Then we've got the weekly live coaching calls. They're worth $1,188, so $1,188. That's just for those. So we obviously have the hourly rate, which my hourly rate at this stage is $5.99. So I'm in there for half an hour every week that you can use my brain and the team's brain to get those answers that you need. You get all the outline bonuses of $497. So that total value there is $2,182. Now, the reason why I've done this membership is because there's a lot of people struggling out there and that don't necessarily have a whole lot of extra money to be able to invest in themselves. So I've tried to make it as affordable as possible. So I'm only saying $147 a month. That's it. Okay. For a minimum of 3 months. After 3 months, you can cancel at any time, but that's the minimum amount. So $147 for 3 months minimum. A lot of people have been saying to us they want to stay in the membership just to have support in their current job with anything that comes up, or they might be struggling just with confidence in general. That's what we're there for. So we're super excited to have you come on board. All you need to do is make the payment via the secure payment link in the email, or just give us a call on that number. You'll get instant access to that learning platform where you will get all 4 phases unlocked immediately. You will also gain access to the private Facebook group and access to the weekly group coaching calls straight off the bat. So we're really excited about this. There's so many people that have been waiting for it. And I can tell you now that this is going to be one of the most amazing career-changing academies that is across the country. As I said, we are in New Zealand now too. So come on in. Let us know if you have any questions. Otherwise, let's go and make it happen.